Hi, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live number 10 with my guest star, Miss Alicia from Young40mom.
I'm a star. Yay. I don't know about that.
Oh, I forgot to put my banner up. Oops.
It was showing it. Oh, there's a different banner. What does that banner say? Hang on, let me look at this one.
It says,
oh, I see it now. Okay.
Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. And then it says who my guest is today and then my email if they need to contact me.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
well,
I
it shows
noticed
that we have 5 people here.
How many?
5 already.
Already?
Wow, under a minute and it's 5 people. Welcome in, everyone.
Why can I not? Oh, maybe I have to do this. I'm trying to get it to where I can see you guys chatting. We haven't gotten any messages yet, though, have we?
No, there's about a 24-second delay.
Oh, gotcha.
Until we can see it.
Okay, there's one. Hello, ladies. Hello, lovely ladies and friends. Native Wind.
Hi, Margaret. Native Wind is Miss Margaret.
Okay, hi, Miss Margaret.
How are you today, Margaret? I want to welcome all those that are watching on replay. Feel free to answer any of the questions that we ask in the comment section. You're doing good? Or you're doing okay? That's good.
Oh, I look so pale. You look tan. I look pale.
It's the Texas sun.
Oh, gosh. We got up to 105 today. Heat index.
Wow. I think it was 90 here with the heat index of like 104 or something like that. It was hot.
Well, yeah, that's about the same as us. It was not good today.
Hi, Ivy. Welcome in. How are you doing?
Oh, now they're showing up. It's only popping up every now and then. I'm going to see if I can look
Hi,
at
Angela. Welcome in. Angela says, hi, Crystal and everybody in the chat. How are you doing today? I am doing fine today. Still working on knitting stitch marker holder.
Stitch marker holder?
Good,
oh. I never thought about making a stitch marker holder. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it is. And Margaret says, yeah, I just finished dinner, seafood. I'm full and relaxing now. I think Mama is cooking right now, cooking our dinner. She makes something called trash. I know it sounds odd, but it's ramen noodles with either like chicken or beef. And it's like, what else is in it? Worcestershire sauce? Soy, Worcestershire, cheese, olive oil, garlic, onions, parsley, carrots, etc.
I usually like to make a ramen with, we get, of course, now the only ramen Matson and I can eat are the soy ramen. So I get the soy ramen and I put chopped up bell pepper and onion and garlic in it.
Okay. Well, what she kind of does is she'll kind of cook the noodles halfway and then pour out all the juice and then put everything in a skillet and then kind of stir fry it type.
Oh, gotcha.
And homemade biscuits.
Oh, there. See, there you go, right there.
Mm-hmm. And maybe corn on the cob, she says.
I'm sorry, Madsen had something going on, and her bedroom's right behind me, and I can't. I think her friend's singing in there. I don't know. But it sounds like Ellie's trying to rip the door down.
Oh, no.
Madsen, one of your cats is trying to tear the door down. Will you let them in? A cat. Let them in the door, please. No, Ellie's over here. Which one is it? It was midnight. My wild man.
And where is little Ramsey?
He's down at my feet. He'll probably make an appearance once he sees that I'm talking on camera. You know how he does.
Yeah.
He was at the door behind me whining, and so I told Madsen she was going to have to let him in here. If you see me looking down a lot, I'm making some of my tags.
Okay.
I found an old book that had a bunch of Smurf figures.
Aww.
And so, of course, I put them on. I put them on cardstock, and right now I'm adding my washi tape to the back of them. So that's what you see me doing right now. I have to keep my hands busy.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'm actually twirling a pin right now.
See, you keep your hands busy.
Yeah.
I needed something I didn't have to concentrate on, so I'm laying them out and doing them and talking at the same time.
I actually just finished knitting my first sock ever. And I'm working on the second one. So, and I'm using 9-inch circulars.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah.
9-inch needles are my go-to when I knit. I've never used knitting circular needles, though.
Yeah.
Does it make it easier when you're doing socks?
Well, I don't like the DPNs, but the circulars seem a lot easier to knit the socks on.
Okay.
Mama is using the double pointed needles. Four of them. Hi, Brenda. Welcome in. And this is the first sock.
Oh, that looks great. What yarn are you using?
With Hobby Lobby, the hand-dyed yarn in the color Nosy Posy.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Ivy just finished a mosaic coin purse. That's awesome, Ivy. You should have joined in on my Facebook group. We're doing a collaboration with Life in Stitches. It's for a mosaic crochet along.
My purse was the first mosaic I ever did.
Aw. I think you did very well.
Thank you. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm already starting to write out my own patterns. I'm addicted. Oh, here he goes. He's doing it. I'm telling you. Come on. Come on. He didn't waste any time, did he?
Hi,
Rotten.
Ramsey.
Rotten. That's what he wanted. That's it. At least I'm not in the middle of trying to do something. That's usually when it's the worst.
Yeah.
Are you rotten?
Ivy said, I saw your video, but couldn't figure out where to go. On the very last video I posted, I should have my Facebook link in the description box. If it doesn't work, go to Facebook and type in the exact same name as my channel, Crystal, the Yarny Chicken Crazy Cat Lady, and it should take you to it. You answer like 2 or 3 questions, and it should approve you.
It's a really hard test.
It's not really.
No, I'm just kidding. You can't stay up here. Say hi. Say hi.
Ramsey. Hi, Ramsey.
Hi. I gotta show his little heart on his head.
Aw.
See it?
Let me make you bigger. Hold on.
Oh, there we go. And show him your head.
Hi, Ramsey.
Head. Oh, there's his head. Oh, there it is. There's his heart. He's looking outside to the cows. He's licking his lips because he wants hamburger.
Oh.
He got scrambled eggs yesterday.
Aw.
You gonna turn around? Can you get down? You go? No? All right.
Awesome, Ivy.
Rotten. Who knows he's cute? Too cute. Too cute. Rotten.
Yeah. Who knows is his name is Miguel.
Hi, Miguel. Okay.
And Bears Crochet Critters, her name is Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. I'm not going to remember none of these names. I will remember. I remember their sign-on name. That I'll remember.
Yeah.
Right?
I try to remember like know their channel names, but then I try to associate their first name with it, you know, and sometimes I have to write it down so I'll remember. I just learned there's one lady named Knitting Purple, and she was on my Tuesday live, and I had to write her name down, but her name is Paula. I'm like, okay, I can remember that now. After I wrote it down, it's like it's up here now.
You're doing much better than me because I don't not good with names. Well, you know, I still have trouble saying your channel name sometimes.
Well, it's a mile long.
That's true. That's true. So Crystal the Yarny. That's easy for me to remember. Then I remember Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady as an afterthought.
Yeah. Brenda is also no good at remembering names either, but she tries.
You know, and mine too is coming with my old age.
All right, well, we got a couple people in here, so I'm going to go ahead and ask a question. And tonight, I tried to change things up. It's going to be this or that type questions. So it's either one or the other.
Okay.
Would you rather like deep sea or outer space?
deep sea because I don't think that we have discovered our oceans enough. And in order for us to explore space, we have to keep going further and further out.
Mhm.
And heights scare the crap out of me. At least in the water, I can float.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me, let's see. I'm afraid of drowning, so I would have to say outer space. I don't swim that good. I can doggy paddle. That's about it.
Yeah, but if you're in a
Brenda said
wetsuit, you don't have to know how to swim. Well, maybe you do. I guess you do. You got to know how to move your feet.
Yeah.
Especially if a shark comes after you. You need to be able to get away from it.
Yep. And Brenda says deep sea.
Deep sea.
Yep.
Hi, Tina. And just so you
Hi,
know,
Tina. Welcome in.
I have my tablet so I can read notes.
How are you tonight, Tina? The question we just asked was deep sea or outer space?
Glad it's the weekend. Oh, absolutely.
Yes, so true. She also
I'm ready
says
to
deep
go
sea.
deep sea as well. I don't know. I've always been an aquatic person. I think that's why I like deep sea so much, is because Matson's room and one of my bathrooms is full of seashells and stuff I've collected from different beaches. And every time I go to a new city or state or whatever, I try, if they have an aquarium, I've got to be there.
So what is everyone working on?
Gina loves the water. I see that. What is GTSY?
I think it's glad to see you.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Hi. Melissa crochets with love.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome in. How are you tonight?
Hi, Melissa.
Oh, yeah, she says good to see you is what GTSY means. I had thought so, but I wasn't sure. Bear says, I love the ocean. I used to keep pufferfish, but can't have an aquarium where I rent now. Hi, Amy. Welcome in. Ivy says, I only like to look at water and stare into space. I'm doing good, Melissa.
There you go.
And you know what's funny? I don't like deep water, but my astrology sign is a Cancer, the crab. Go figure.
Now, deep water does scare me.
Yeah.
There's so many big things down there that could swallow you. I don't. No, I'm good. Coral reefs, we're good.
And Melissa has 2 saltwater fish and coral tanks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I used to have some little, I can't remember what they were called, but there's water snails. And at one point they multiplied like crazy because they reproduce by themselves. They don't need another snail to reproduce. Hi, Chris.
Okay.
Welcome in.
Sort of like earthworms.
Yeah. And I mean, we had got 2, and the next thing you know, over a month, it was like 50 in this little tank. It's crazy.
What'd you do with them?
I just they eventually ended up dying, which killed me. They were too crowded.
I bet you could probably sell something like that back to, like, I would say, like a local pet store that carries stuff like that, maybe?
Probably.
I never really thought about it.
Oh no, Bear used to feed snails to her pufferfish. How are you tonight, Chris? And Ivy says she's an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Well, I'm not anything cool like a crab or a fish or a tank, but I'm a Virgo. I'm the female.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the virgin. Well, no, not
Your
that.
Your birthday is next month. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, towards the end of the month. Matson's father's birthday is August the 2nd, which is the same as my mother's birthday, but that's Leo.
Melissa says, oh yes, pufferfish can be aggressive. Chris says, I'm good. I just got through sewing up a hole in my jacket pocket right up against the zipper. So one thing to cross off the list. Well, that's good. At least you did something productive. I know he's been procrastinating on the crochet projects. He hasn't decided on yarn or a project yet, so.
I've got to quit starting stuff, and my goal is to finish my body parts.
For those of you that don't know, she has a lot of crocheted amigurumi body parts that she hasn't put together.
Yeah, it's bad.
Margaret, you're a Cancer also. What day is your birthday? Oh, Amy's a Pisces.
Poor fish.
And Melissa is an Aquarius.
Now I can't get that song out of my head.
Margaret says July 7th. Well, I did not know that. So happy late birthday, belated birthday.
Happy late birthday. Hey,
welcome in,
no.
Layla.
No. Get in your bed. Go on. Go. He's trying to get in the cat stuff.
Tina says me to Native and Crystal, July 9th. So yours was July 9th, Tina? No, thank you. Oh, she wants to show y'all the biscuit. No, up.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
She makes huge
how big is that
biscuits.
dang thing?
Big as a saucer.
They call them cat. They call them cat head biscuits here.
No cats.
Hey, Crystal.
Yeah.
They call them cat head biscuits here. Because you know a catfish has got a really big head.
Yeah. Cat head biscuits. I mean catfish head biscuits. Not cat.
Just cat head.
Oh, just cat head. She said, ooh. I'm allergic to them and I hate them.
I love catfish, but not cats.
She loves catfish, but not cats.
Don't you have a bunch of cats living around there?
I have two.
She had
2.
14 at one time.
I have, yes, but they were mostly kittens.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my cat Oreo had gotten pregnant, and we raised the babies and then got rid of them. Put an advertisement in the paper and gave away the free kittens, but we got them litter trained and on hard food, drinking water first before we found homes for them. And I think we had Tom, Oreo the mama, and the babies, which was like 14 at one time. So
wow.
Yeah. Let's see.
I've had up to 8 at one time because of Boo Boo Kitty's litter, but other than that, I don't think I've ever had that many.
Hi, Pastel Dreams. I forgot your name. But welcome in. I think it starts with an A.
Who's Billy?
Trying to read that. Congrats, Ivy. 25-year anniversary. Wow. Chris on here says King of Biscuits.
Okay.
Yes, Amy, she's cooking again. Yes, it is big biscuits.
Those are huge.
Annette. Okay. See, I knew it started with an A. I was close. I at least remembered the A part. I'm going to write down your name so I do not forget.
Is that Pastel Dreams? Is that Annette? Okay.
Yes.
Amy Long to Crochet said she's sorry, but I'm going to run. Billy's going live. Who's Billy?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Well, thank you for coming in.
I love big biscuits and I cannot lie. Come here.
Oh, congratulations, Melissa. She says she will be posting her 300 subscriber giveaway tomorrow. Lots of goodies. Everyone, of course, yarn and paid patterns will be included and more. That is awesome. Congrats on reaching 300.
Congratulations.
Okay, let me see. It might take me a minute, but I do not have a moderator right now. Let me see if I can pull up YouTube. It will lag a little bit, but I will get your link, Melissa. Why don't you go ahead and ask them a question while I'm doing that? Let's see.
Okay, well, since we were talking about cats, we're doing this or that. So this or that, cats or dogs? Me personally, I prefer cats because they're self-contained and they each have their own individual personality. But I love the loyalty of a dog. And I found some interesting information out the other day. I saw a fact that, did you know that dogs don't know that humans make mistakes? So, for instance, if you step on your dog's paw, they think you did it on purpose, which is
Oh, wow.
sad. I know.
I did
But
not know that.
obviously I like tiny dogs, obviously. Rotten. So what about you?
I personally am more of a cat person, but I do like some dogs. Let's see.
Dogs love my beat.
It's going so slow. I'm still trying to work on your link, Melissa. Cats more than dogs, but I do love dogs too. Don't be sorry. It's okay. Oh, you mean my name? You spelled it wrong. It's okay.
You're gonna have to get down.
Yes. They have a little blue wrench by their name.
Ivy B Creates has a blue wrench by her name.
Oh, okay.
So does that mean she's a moderator?
To let, I think so. Yeah, I think is a moderator, but I can't see the wrenches, so you know I knew that is a moderator, not see the blue.
Okay, Ivy B is one.
Okay, well why am I not subscribed to you, Melissa? I thought I had subscribed to you. Well, but I have been noticing YouTube has been really crazy lately with these subscriptions.
Oh.
Every time I would gain a new subscriber, it would get unsubbed and I'd drop back down. So it's irritating.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Melissa's link. Chris. Ooh, bad Crystal. No, I thought I may have been subscribed to her, but maybe I haven't, but yeah. I got unsubbed from some of the newer channels that were the fairies this year, like 3 of them. And I subscribed, watched their whole video, made a comment, not entering their giveaway, but at least, showing support. So I went around to all the fairy videos and said, here's showing support, blah, 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 and not entering. And I ended up getting unsubscribed from like 3 or 4 of them myself. But it says on my YouTube studio today, I just noticed it said negative 71 subscribers. Negative. I'm like, what?
Well, I posted a video about it. I was so tore up. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Ever since then, it will go up a few and then drop back down. I can get over 630. It won't let me. YouTube has hated me or something because of joining the fairies. You're welcome, Melissa. It took me a minute, but I'm glad I could get your link dropped. Oh, Brenda keeps having that problem too.
I'm going there.
What negative 71? My subscribers. It's on my YouTube studio that I lost 71 subscribers. It's in the red, but that is due to the Christmas and July fairies.
Yep.
I should have gained like 250 people, but it don't matter. It kind of does, but it don't. I mean, YouTube's just messing everything up.
The only thing that I don't like about what they've done is because there were people who genuinely wanted to start watching our content, or people who genuinely wanted to be in the giveaway, and it kicked them out. It wasn't fair to them.
Yeah. And see, last year I had noticed Dana had started the Christmas and July fairies like at the beginning of June. So people had like a month and a half to join all these channels. And
instead of all at once.
Like in 15 days, everybody had to go and join the new channels. And it's like YouTube did not like that.
You know, and you're probably right. I was a fairy last year, and we didn't have that problem. And we had almost twice as many fairies that were involved last year. And I remember I jumped on the bandwagon, I want to say mid-June, and we didn't have any problems like this at all last year. Or some people said they did, but my channel didn't. I mean, it did really well. So
yeah, that's true. Chris says, "Well, we'll have to send extra love."
Yeah, and that's why I made that video, to tell everybody that was a contestant to please go double check to make sure that their comment was still in all the fairies' comments, because I didn't want them to miss out. So a lot of people said, you know, half of the people said mine was still there, and then another half of people said, you know, some of mine were gone. Thank you for letting me know, so that they would get an opportunity. But yeah, that hopefully it'll be squared away next year. I want to do it again. I definitely am doing it again next year. I had a blast.
I am too. Because last year I took part in entering the giveaways. This year I wanted to be a fairy. I wanted to help give back. I've been bitten by the bug where you have a giveaway, how good it feels to give stuff away.
Right?
So yeah. Ivy says, I gained 10 new subs, then I lost 15 and was so close to 100. Then she got down to 68. That is terrible.
That is.
So sorry, sad. Ivy. Brenda says, that is so weird. I think YouTube is funky now. I have no goal to get monetized. I just want to have yarn friends. That is true. Right. I don't have a goal to get monetized, but it would be nice one day. You know, maybe in a couple of years. But it's really hard to get to even 1,000 so I can stream from my cell phone instead of my laptop. But I have to have 1,000 subs to stream straight from my cell phone. And it's kind of hard when YouTube keep messing with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was one of the veterans who originally was monetized, and then they took it away from me when they changed the rules about 4 or 5 years ago. So I haven't been monetized since, which is fine with me, because then I can put any kind of music that I want. Because they take your video down if you use any kind of any music you're not supposed to. So I said, shit, let it play. I'm not monetized. They won't take it down or anything. So no, you have to, when you are monetized, you've got stricter rules. Whereas right now, since you and I aren't, we have free reign of whatever we want to do, which is nice.
That is true. But then Patricia Walker, that's my grandmother. Now she's in her bedroom on her computer. Well, thank you coming in, Mama.
eating this biscuit. She needs to ship one to Tennessee.
Ivy, I just realized you're welcoming people in. Thank you so much for being the moderator. Aw. Thank you. I think that requirement for streaming from a phone is silly. Yes, it is. It really is. But for some reason, good to see you. She says thank you. Yes, Chris, my mom is Tammy. She was fun to see on the channel. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, on the 13th of August, I am planning on doing a live Friday, which is, I just realized this morning, Friday the 13th. Woohoo. That is technically 1 year since I uploaded my very first yarn video. So I am taking that as my 1 year mark. And I've technically had a channel for 7 years, but I didn't get serious till last year. So it's going to be my 1 year, and I'm going to try to do a celebration live. There will be prizes and stuff like that, but I don't know what anything is going to be yet. That's the only thing. I don't know any of the details, but I know I want to do it. So
that's like me. I started my channel 11 years ago, but I didn't really start getting serious about sharing my love for crafts until about 7 years ago. And I started out doing all my cross stitch stuff. And then I fell into the collection of yarn about 3 years ago. And if you noticed on my channel, I very rarely do cross stitch stuff anymore, and I create patterns. So yeah, it's all about. I mean, you see my mound back there, right?
yeah,
that's my yarn. And then over here, I got my other mound, and then on my wall in my bedroom, and in my walk-in closet on both sides, and yeah.
Thank you, Melissa, Ivy, and Brenda. Thank you. And Melissa also said, no, I mean, it would be a bonus, of course, but not at all why I started my channel. Some people lose their focus on their channels and focus solely on the money, you know. That is true. That is so true.
That is true.
It's like it goes to their head. And me, I have just now incorporated, whether people like it or not, I don't care. I enjoy it. I do Reading Wednesday, where I read either poems or short stories or poems that I have written. I do that on Wednesdays now, and it does not get very many people like watching it, but I enjoy it. And maybe eventually one day somebody will find it and enjoy it.
Yeah, that's like my rides in the car. It's you know, it's just a little bit of everything. It's us sharing ourselves with our community and our friends is what it is.
Yeah.
Or my dog.
That is true. Brenda says, I do enjoy seeing all the growth, support, and fun in this community.
Yeah. So you're doing something special for your 1 year anniversary?
I'm going to be doing a live, and I will be giving away prizes to people that are in the live. I don't know all the details. I don't know even what I'm giving away yet, but I'm planning on making a video and posting it on the 1st, asking if there are people that would like to donate to the celebration, then they can. Not personally to me, but like say if I pick a winner, just say my mom donates a bag of yarn. I would send,
Okay.
but she lives in this house. Well, not in this house, but on this land. But say if she lived across town, I would email her the winner's information and she would ship it directly to them.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not asking for prizes or anything like that, but I wanted, you know, other content creators to come and help me celebrate in a way. But I don't want to ask people directly, you know, send them an email so they don't have to feel pressured. So
Okay.
Chris says you can give away a cat head biscuit. Oh my goodness. Oh, Melissa. Well, thank you. I'm gonna write you down. Send me an email, okay? So I have a proof. Aw. My first donation, my mom donated something and now you did. Well, thank you.
Well, go ahead and put me down. I got to give away some yarn.
Okay.
I got to get rid of this stuff. And that's something else too. Another reason why I do my giveaways, and it's not for recognition or anything like that. It's because I know that if I give it away on my channel, that it's going to be to people who can appreciate it and would loves the craft as much as I do.
See.
So
Ivy?
I definitely want to help you celebrate.
Oh, thank you, Ivy. Now, I do say anybody that's going to donate prizes, I will email y'all the winner's information and y'all can ship them to them directly, okay? So there's
Okay.
no like ship it to me and nothing like that. I don't want anything like that. And I know I'll be giving some of my patterns away. My mom is going to give some yarn. And now I have Melissa's stitch markers, Ivy's beaded earrings, and Miss Alicia's yarn. Awesome. Now I got to write this down. Ivy. I am still eating this darn thing, and the plate is still full. Okay. All right, I got it. Go back to my questions for today. Yes, it would be cheaper that way. And then there's
Plus,
also no, huh?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and then there's also no like misunderstanding thinking people that like I would keep the prize or anything like that. So I wanted that to be made clear, you know, don't ship it to me, you know, or anything like that. So. Hey, you can throw yarn over here. Melissa says, hey, you can throw yarn over here.
I saw that.
Well, thank you, Melissa, Ivy, and Miss Alicia.
Well, you're welcome. You know, there's so many people in the community that start YouTube channels, but get burnt out really quick. So for you to make it a year, that's a good milestone.
And I think the only thing that has kept me going, it's not about the watch hours. It's not about monetization. It's just interacting with people. I look forward to reading the comments every time I post a video. And it's like, Ivy said, just wondering how big is the sausage patty for that biscuit? It would have to be huge.
I'd say you'd have to take a hamburger patty and sprinkle
across the screen, Melissa, on the banner. Tamia1@gmail. No, I already forgot what I was saying.
The size of the sausage.
No, before that, I saw her, her comment
the reason
about
why
the
you
sausage.
like doing it.
Oh, yeah. It's not about the watch hours. It's not about monetization. It's about reading the comments and interacting with people. And that's also one reason why I started my Facebook group, is so I could see the other half of everybody's, see their projects, see what they're doing, and be able, because they're always watching my videos and looking at my projects, but I want to see what they make and everything, since the majority of them don't have channels. So I can't just go over there and watch their channel to see what they're doing. So yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point. On my Facebook group, I only have one lady that ever posts any pictures, and she just recently started crocheting and her husband passed away. So she just stopped because her passion was because he constantly encouraged her and told her how great her work was. And so when he suddenly passed away and very young, it devastated her so much that she just had no desire or heart to do it at all. So she's been a lifetime friend of mine since I was 18 years old. And I asked her, I said, is there anything I can do to help you out? What do we need to do to get you going again so that you can bring that passion back? And then her sister started commenting on how much she really liked her stuff and would she make this for her. And so now she's doing it again, which makes me really happy. Because it's very therapeutic,
Yeah. Bake your own boat. Makes me think, when he said bake your own boat, made me think of the episode of I Love Lucy when she's baking that bread and it comes out the oven.
Did she say 6 inches across?
I guess, yeah.
Wow.
Did you measure it or something?
That's like,
yes,
wait. 6 inches. That's not a catfish head. That's a human head.
Yes. She's saying yes. The funny thing is, I usually make one big biscuit as big as
That's
the
about right.
skillet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she has a big old cast iron skillet.
Yeah, and I usually make one
huge one, and she'll cut them later.
Well, you can't afford the shipping if you were to send me one, so don't send me one.
I'll send you the recipe. You have your own skillet.
She'll send you the recipe. Maybe you can convert that to your whole food plant-based diet, because I know she uses like flour and eggs and all that, right? Mama.
No eggs and biscuits. Milk.
What all do you use in there?
I'll send her the recipe.
No, just tell me real quick.
Buttermilk is best, but if I don't have it, I use regular.
Okay.
Self-rising flour, 1 stick of butter. It's about 2 1/4 cups of flour, 1 whole stick of butter, and put in the skillet. You put a little bit of oil, and you put Crisco butter flavored shortening, and melt that in there. And you cook it on the top of the stove, not the oven. And then you got it? Okay.
Well, we'll send it to her, but
Okay.
she's the one that eats whole food, plant-based. So
I can
the
convert
butter,
anything.
Yeah.
the butter and probably I don't know how the flour situation works for you, but I know the butter you're gonna have to do a substitute.
Well,
Yeah, well, they make vegan butter. It's good.
Okay.
there you go.
Well, there.
And you can use whole wheat flour.
And Ivy
Oh,
says,
no, I
love
use the self-rising flour.
She uses the cast iron skillet a lot.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Oh, I love mine. I've had mine.
1
I've had
pound
mine
of
for
salt.
over 40 years.
It would take a 1 pound thing to go on there. Because, see, I usually make it as big as the skillet.
How big is that skillet? 16 inches across or something? About a 16-inch skillet across.
Hey,
Or
Maddie,
maybe 12.
come take Ramsey out. Sorry, dog's got to go TT. He's got to go potty. Come get him, please. Sorry about that.
It's okay. All right. Let's ask another question.
No, here's the lid.
Okay, well that's the
Don't touch
lid.
it.
Come this way. And go up a little.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the lid.
That is a big
All right.
skillet.
Yes, it is. And it's heavy.
Yes, it is.
Very heavy. Especially trying to wash it. All right. The Beach Boys or the Beatles?
Beach Boys American.
I'm a Beatles gal, but if I'm in my bubbly mood, I like the Beach Boys. I like them both. I prefer the Beatles. Yeah, it's a British thing.
Yeah. Me, I've grown, like, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I grew up on 50s and 60s music because of both of my grandparents. Beach Boys was one of my grandfather's favorites besides ABBA. And so I would have to go with Beach Boys. The corn ones are neat for cornbread. Okay.
She's talking about the cast iron skillet forms.
Oh, okay.
I've got
Same.
some of
I
those.
need to get more cast iron. Only have 4 pieces so far. Shaped bread pans, shells, corn shapes. If I can remember. Okay. Oh, Melissa, you sent me an email. Okay. Well, I will check it after the live. It will lag if I try to open up anything. Chris and Ivy both say Beach Boys. And Bear, which is Brenda, says that is a hard one, but I guess Beatles because I listen to them a little more often than the Beach Boys.
Yeah, that's me.
I mean, I like the Beatles too. I don't know as many of their songs, but I definitely would pick Beach Boys over the Beatles because I know more of their songs. I can sing to them a little more. Melissa also says Beatles. Ivy says when they were boys, young men, so cute. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, my knee. When I sit for long periods of time, it really hurts my knee.
Device connected.
What?
My Bluetooth said device connected. It had died and I had to plug it back in. So now that it's back in, that's why it says device connected.
Did you ever finish The Conjuring?
I did. And I want to start Conjuring 2. But yeah, I finally finished it and I forgot how creepy it was. I was sitting here like this the whole time.
Oh, it's been a while since I watched that one. I couldn't remember. That's is that with the one with the Warrens?
Yes.
Or okay,
It was supposed to
that's
be
what I
based
was
on a true
thinking.
story. Yeah.
Those were pretty good. And then there's another one kind of like it dealt with the nun, right? At one point, I think where is that number 2?
I haven't seen it, so I'm guessing it's number 2 because I haven't seen that one yet. That's for tomorrow night.
Okay. Then they also have another movie called Just the Nun. That one was a little bit kind of creepy at some points, but yeah.
You know, it's funny. When Blockbuster went out of business, I bought it for like $2 and it's still sitting on my shelf collecting dust. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't been able to bring myself to do that.
Some movies, it's like, what was it? The remake of It. Have you ever seen that one?
I haven't seen the remake. I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I have a collection of his books, and I don't know if I heard it was really good that when they redid it, it was more on the side of the book because the book deals with him actually. It is actually the clown is actually an alien, and it says that it gears more towards that. But I don't know if I could bring myself to do that. I won't watch the remake of Footloose. I won't. I don't know. I heard it was good. Was it good?
Yes, to me. And I never go off anybody else's opinion. Whether say, oh, hi, Mary Marceline, welcome in. Whether they say, oh, it was a big flop, I do not listen to them because I don't listen to critics. I don't listen to other people. I wait and watch it for myself because a lot of the time, if people say, oh, this movie was terrible, I end up liking it.
Yeah.
So, but it was really creepy. And there were parts that were even more scary than the original. But the original, it was just, it's classic, you know?
Yeah, and that's it for me. Because like I said, I heard that the remake was good, but because I was raised on the original, it's hard for me to watch it. Because in my mind, I'm thinking of the original, and it's hard for me to see it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I grew up with the original one too, and but you know, it's like the original. It was kind of like a comedy horror, you know, because some parts were kind of funny because of Tim Curry. But
yeah. Oh.
You know, but this one, it's more of like freaky, scary, kind of make you like, yeah. So it's kind of like two different things to me, but it's still worth it, I think. And the second part was pretty good too, in my opinion. And the guy that played it was crazy at it. It just his eyes naturally go out like that. Yeah, Skarsgård or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah. But he did an okay job at being it.
I know the images of him are very creepy, and I've seen animated images of him, and it creeps me out. So I may have to watch it with all the lights on in the living room.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going at first. Like some movies you cannot watch in the total dark, even though you want to. It just kind of like, nope.
Nope. Nope.
So how are you tonight, Mary? She was my semifinalist for the Christmas in July Fairies. Mary Marceline was.
Oh, congratulations.
And I have not forgotten. I still have your package to mail out, Mary. I had to do 4 different packages plus a card for someone. So I have 5 things I need to ship out. I was just trying to wait till I found out who the grand prize winner was, and then get everything for everybody. So
I would have mailed it today. You should have told me.
it wasn't ready, but now everything is.
Okay.
So she would have mailed it today, but I still had to get one other thing ready for the grand prize package. So I make my own cards also, so I had to get all the little finishing touches done with everyone's package.
I got one of those cards.
Yep.
I keep it right here.
Aw. Yeah, I actually do what?
I was gonna say it's starting to get dark in here, so if it looks like I'm getting too dark on camera, let me know and I'll turn the light on. Right now,
Okay.
the window light is on me, but I think because the cows are so bright, it's probably the light's bouncing off of them and coming through my window.
Luminescent
Because I got white cows around me. The white cows, yeah.
All right. I guess go ahead and ask another question.
What was the chocolate or what was the other one?
Chocolate or vanilla?
Oh, okay. So this or that, which do you prefer, chocolate or vanilla? Oh, and I'll go a step further. In what form?
Anything chocolate, whether it's ice cream or a candy, chocolate cereal. I mean, the only reason I thought that because we rearranged our boxes of cereal and we have chocolate toast crunch, like cinnamon toast crunch, but it's chocolate.
I didn't know they made that. Oh, I'm all about some chocolate.
Chocolate. Chris says, that is tough. Melissa says, anything chocolate.
Yeah, that's me.
And then Chris says, there's no topping available chocolate. Brenda says
that was
chocolate.
one of the hardest. That was one of the hardest things for me to give up was milk chocolate. That was hard.
I bet. I am slowly weeding out meat.
I can still have chocolate, but it has to be more on the cocoa side, as cacao or rather the dark chocolate. I have to read the ingredients, but I still get my chocolate fix. But I'm like you. I'm like chocolate hands down all the way.
And if they only like have vanilla ice cream somewhere, if they have like chocolate syrup, I just mix it in together, make my own chocolate ice cream.
What? You are not getting back up here. No.
Ivy also says chocolate, and so does Brenda. Chris has been on keto 5 days now, but the craving are a lot less. Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, food is an addiction. It really is. Now I want some. I know, right? I'm thinking, do I have chocolate in my pantry? Now here's something that you can do. And this is what I had to adjust to so I could still get my chocolate fix, because cocoa powder is vegan. So what I do is I get the Baker's cocoa powder or the Hershey's cocoa powder. Hershey's cocoa syrup is vegan too, but I don't need that extra sugar. We're trying to get the sugar out. So I take the cocoa powder and I put frozen bananas and cocoa powder in my blender, and I put a little maple syrup. Girl, it is awesome. And then if you want to go a step further and make it a milkshake, put a little peanut butter and some almond milk in it.
Well, it does sound good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, very good.
And Ivy says, I just read that cocoa, dark cocoa, is a good probiotic.
Yes, it is a good probiotic. It's very good for your micro gut, your microbiome, your bug guts, your gut bugs. Yeah, your microbiome. It's very good.
Okay. I will remember that.
Mm-hmm.
We have a restaurant here that was, I think, started around in mid-50s called Mr. Hamburger. And they do some of the best milkshakes and malts. They still do malts.
Oh, wow.
And it's a peanut butter chocolate malt. Oh, my goodness.
I bet that is good. You
And
can't go wrong with putting peanut butter and chocolate together.
Yeah. My grandfather would put peanut butter and bananas with a little bit of maple syrup and smush it all together and then put it on like bread or something.
Uh-huh. Yum.
I would mix it up and just eat it by itself.
That sounds good. But yeah. Now, as soon as we get off here, I'm going to go eat again.
Me too. Well, not again, because I didn't eat before I came on here. I did have a yogurt.
Oh, I made a really big dinner for me and Matson. I didn't want Matson to have to wait. No, I'll probably will go make some. I make homemade popcorn on my stove, so I'll probably go pop some popcorn. Yeah, you can see it's getting dark by the way it looks behind me. The light you see on me is from me talking on my phone from where it's lit up. I'm gonna have to turn the light on.
Okay. And then Ivy says, I worked at a Dairy Queen for 8 years. No ice cream. Oops, soft serve.
Ooh, yeah. What? Oh, no. All right, come on. Rotten.
All right, so the next, do what?
I was gonna say this is supposed to be Matson's dog, and you see where he stays, right?
Yep. You know, and that's because animals pick their owner. So he's chosen you.
There he goes.
But loves you.
You want to answer a question? Are you ready to answer a question? Go, Crystal. Tell her.
Hogwarts or Middle Earth? He's like, I don't think so.
Oh. Hogwarts or Middle Earth? Oh my gosh. Well, the kid in me is obsessed with Harry Potter, so I have to say Hogwarts because I love the fantasy and the magic.
Mhm.
But I like the adult theme when it comes to Middle Earth. The Middle Earth kind of scares me. I would prefer, yeah, I got to say Hogwarts. I'll go with Hogwarts. Now, you put Hogwarts up against Twilight, and I'm going to go Twilight hands down. But and you?
I would be right there with you, Hogwarts. I do like Lord of the Rings, but Harry Potter is just so much more fun.
It is. It's the magic of it, I think, and the fantasy of the magic. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Disney kid at heart, and original Disneyland, and then when I moved to the East Coast, Disney World, and so growing up on Disney itself is just, I got to go with the fantasy with the Harry Potter.
And Chris says Hogwarts also.
Yeah.
And Brenda don't know.
You know what I found, what I loved so much about Hogwarts, the school itself, was when they would have their dinners, because I was obsessed with buffets at the time. And so when they would have all their spread just magically show up everywhere, and there were bowls and plates of everything, and then all the really cool magical candies, talking about chocolate, the chocolate frogs. Yeah. What about your mom?
Who, Mama?
Yeah, what'd she pick?
I don't think she would go for either of them. Hey, Mama. Her door's closed. I don't know if she'll hear me. Mama. Hi, Isla. Or Isla. I can't remember how to pronounce your name.
Portland. Hi, Portland. How's the air out there? I've been watching the news, and it seems like it's getting really bad up that way with the fires.
Ivy goes, I'm with Mama. But she didn't even answer. I know she's watched some of the Harry Potter, but I think she watches it just because we watched it. And I know she's watched some of the Lord of the Rings because I think she's taken my brother to see one or two at the movie theater when they first came out. Well, did you have a good walk then?
Yeah, my stepmom my stepmom lives in Vancouver, which is right across the bridge from Portland. So I know that she said that for a while there, the air was really thick with smoke from the fog, or fog from the smoke. It was really bad.
Ivy says, I like true stories, movies, and prison shows. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Orange is the new black.
I like true, like movies based on true events and stuff like that.
Man,
Ooh, who did what?
boy! Ramsey. No, you didn't. Okay. The cat's room is right next to me. I've got the door pushed with a box like this high so he can't jump over it, because that's where the cat food and cat litter is. And I thought he jumped over the box to get in there while I wasn't looking, because he's sneaky when I don't pay attention. But he didn't. It was one of the cats. It's okay.
Oh, well, that's good.
Sorry, it's a madhouse around here 24/7. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Never a dull moment, ever.
I remember having inside pets. We at one point we had 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 inside cats and 4 kittens, and then 1 outside at my mom's house one time. So it cats everywhere, getting into things. I know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Wentworth. What's that? A TV show or a movie?
Wentworth. Isn't that a city?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no. That's a true stories channel, isn't it? I don't know. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it kind of does. Isla said, I got some yarn from Two Rivers Bookstore / Weird Sisters.
Prison movie on BET. Oh, okay. Prison movie.
Okay.
I'm supposed to go out there in October. Things that keep going back and forth. I'm not sure, but supposed to go out there in October. I'll have to go check out Two Rivers and see the Weird Sisters.
Oh, you know what? I just found out the other day. You're in Cleveland, and there is another channel. Her name is Life in Stitches. Her name is Stephanie. She's also in Cleveland.
Tennessee?
Y'all, yeah. Y'all are in the same state, the same city.
Wow. Okay. What's her name?
Life in Stitches. And her name is Stephanie.
Stephanie. Huh. I may know her. I don't know. I'll have to go check her channel out and see.
I think she's also in my Facebook group.
Okay. I've seen the Life in Stitches before. That is so crazy because there are a couple of pattern makers and authors that live in Chattanooga, which is only 30 miles up the road from me.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple of my subscribers who just happen to stumble across my channel have family who live in Chattanooga, which is really cool. Yeah, Chattanooga's like a weekend every other week for me and Maddie. We go down there all the time because they took our Michaels away. So Michael's, Joanne's, the closest one is in Chattanooga unless I drive up to Knoxville. But Chattanooga's a lot quicker. I can get there in about 25-30 minutes if I hit the interstate. So it's not bad. But Jeannie, I'm sure you've probably seen her channel. She's an older lady with curly, blondish gray hair. She's very beautiful. I can't think of her channel name. She usually does garments. She does, and every Monday she has like a small giveaway. But she's constantly making patterns, and I think she's published a couple of patterns. Oh shoot, what is her name? I gotta look her up now.
Kind of short hair.
Yes, it's shoulder. Yeah, shoulder length. Beautiful older woman. Let's see if I can find her.
On the Hook Crochet.
Yes, that's her.
Okay,
She lives in Eastridge, which is like 25-30 minutes away from me. Not far at all.
Oh wow.
I've reached out to her a couple times, but I never heard back because I wanted to get some local people together to do a group.
Hold on. We had asked, can you hear me? Yeah. We had asked the question, Hogwarts or Middle Earth?
What?
Hogwarts or Middle Earth? I want to know your answer. Which one? Hogwarts, Harry Potter, Middle Earth is Lord of the Rings. Which one?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, she says.
I think. I don't know that crap. I guess that's it.
I guess neither, because you don't like either of them.
Oh, well, they had good graphics in there.
They had good graphics in there, she says.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah. Yes, Orlando Bloom.
Well, there you go. How can you go wrong with that?
Or Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in Hidalgo? That movie Hidalgo?
Yes, and G.I. Jane.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. Now if we're watching it to watch The View, I prefer that to watch The View.
What about The View?
The movie, say that again? She caught half of that.
I said, now, if we're going to be watching it for The View, I'm trying to keep this PG. If we're going to watch this for The View, then
Okay. I thought you were talking about the TV show The View, and I said, God, we're going to have a chat. If you watch that. Okay.
No.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Bye. I'm thinking
yeah.
The scenery. To watch it for the scenery of the actors.
Yeah. Okay. No. My cheeks hurt here now.
Your mom and I are on the same page.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, we're almost about an hour and a half in.
Oh, wow.
Ivy just says, has a bunch of just eyeballs looking.
There's your next question. Viggo Mortensen or Harrison Ford? Early Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Early Harrison Ford.
Like Indiana Jones Harrison Ford.
Yep. They were supposed to have another Indiana Jones #5, and that got postponed. And I think I heard it was supposed to come out either later this year or next year. I'm thinking it was next year.
I heard that too.
So,
the last one I watched was when they had Shia LaBeouf on there. That was the last one I saw.
Yeah, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yes. Yeah, that was the last one I watched.
Ivy says Harrison Ford because she's older. But one of my favorite movies growing up was Temple of Doom. So, yeah. Along with Back to the Future. He was Michael J. Fox was my first crush ever. And I was like 6 or 7, you know, and I had a crush on Michael J. Fox.
Mine was Donny Osmond and Sean Cassidy and Andy Gibb.
Did
you say who?
The last one, I don't know who that is, but I know the other two.
Andy Gibb was the younger brother of the Bee Gees.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you this real quick. My very first album that I ever got, my mom bought for me. It was the Grease album. And on the back of it, I still have it. I wrote, "I love Andy Gibb" on the back of it.
Aww.
That was 1978.
Ivy says, mine was Scott Baio. I remember him too.
Yeah, Joni loves Chachi, Scott Baio. Yes. Charles in Charge. Yes. Yeah, I was a Scott. Yeah. We could talk for hours about those people. Everybody from that generation. Wow.
All right. Well, I'm going to wrap everything up. Is there anything you would like to say before we get off?
No, just I've still got my giveaway going on. I'm going to do the drawing tomorrow night. It is for a complete kit on whether you make your own stitch markers or earrings. Yeah, so I'll have the drawing for that. And then on Monday starts my birthday bash month, and I will have 3 new giveaways.
Well, thank you to Miss Ivy B Creates for helping me moderate tonight. I really appreciate you. And thank you to everyone who came in and talked to us. And I want to hope y'all enjoy y'all's weekend and Friday night. And stay safe. And I will see y'all later on.